Hi, and welcome to Raising Girls of Inspiration. My name is Angela.
And my name is Plain Old Greg.
And this is a podcast where we discuss love, marriage, life, and raising three beautiful daughters that are very different.
Yes.
We believe in living life to the fullest.
Yes.
Laughing every day.
Yes. And when you say three daughters are very different, we're going to get more into that as we progress.
Yes, this is episode 1.
Yes, so we're going to touch just a little bit, but oh my gosh. Yes, totally different.
Totally different.
Yes, we're gonna get there though. Oh my gosh, we can sit there and talk all day all the day on the differences. But we're gonna tap just a little bit. But however, we're gonna get more into it.
Yes.
As we progress. So stay with us.
Yes.
Stay with us.
Today we're gonna talk about love.
Yes.
That's one of the things we do. We live, love, and we laugh.
Yes.
So Valentine's Day is coming up.
Speaking of love.
Yeah. So. You know, everyone has different how they celebrate or not celebrate Valentine's, but you know, what does it mean? What does Valentine's Day mean?
Okay, what does it mean? Angel, I'm gonna start with you because I have my ins and outs about Valentine's Day. So we're gonna start with you.
For me, I am not a materialistic girl.
Okay.
I am very, very simple. So I don't expect anything for Valentine's Day. I don't acknowledge it really. I mean, I know it's there. Whatever you give me, I am satisfied. I am not that,
low maintenance. That's what I like.
I'm very low maintenance.
Low maintenance. Thank God.
Very low maintenance. You tend to always show your love by actions and gifts year round. So
But now there are some good points and there's some bad points of low maintenance. I think sometimes when you are low maintenance, sometimes you can have a tendency to get overlooked to a certain degree because in my mind, she don't really care, so I don't have to get it. But I have to push myself a little harder because I know how she functions. So when it comes to Valentine's Day and, when it comes to, knowing, you have to know your partner. You have to know the person that you actually love. So, and while I'm talking, do you have anything else to say about that?
No, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay. So what does Valentine's Day mean to me? So let's find out. I feel like it's slightly overrated. And the reason why I feel like it's slightly overrated is because I feel like we have 365 days in a year. And I feel like one day when you just show all your love and you go out and spend these lavish amounts of money on your partner, $450 bill in one day. My gosh, teddy bears and how many teddy bears can you get? Them big old teddy bears, man. Listen, them things take up a lot of space. What people,
my goodness.
Question: what do people do with them? When you go to people's houses and stuff, I don't see no big old teddy bears. What do people do?
We got one daughter that loves them things. And
yeah, she got them in a room, but her space is tapped out. Her space is tapped out. So I feel like it's rated, and to a sense of that, hey, you take this one day and you have this partner that you really love, and why you can't show your love 365 days of the year. And because my wife is low maintenance, baby, I love you. I love you. Or maybe next day, maybe I can wash the dishes for you. Maybe I can do X, Y, Z. Things of those. That's how you show your love. So that's why I feel like it's kind of overrated in a sense. But again, this is my opinion, and to each is something.
Yeah, and it's as a couple,
Yes.
If you have a high maintenance girl that you love her, then you know what you got to do, you know?
Exactly. And then, of course, they say, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Of course, they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So what does that mean? So kind of what you grow up in is kind of what you see. Because like when my parents were growing up, I didn't see much, you know. I don't remember all them flowers and all those, you know, big old balloons and big old I don't now.
I grew up in a family of 5. My dad, I think I remember him bringing flowers for her and maybe a box of candy on Valentine's.
Okay.
But they had kids. They had, you know, they didn't really go out like that. And,
right.
You know, if they did, I really didn't know about it because maybe I was too young to really understand or something.
Yeah.
But
y'all was probably at church though.
Hey, you know what? If Valentine's Day fell on a church night, oh yeah, we were in church. All right, Church of God in Christ. I had this sort of Pentecostal holiness. That's where I grew up. That's where I grew up. So yeah, and in school wise, you know, it was big for me in high school. I dated someone in high school that was a really big gift giver. Balloons like galore, teddy bears, candy, jewelry, you know, and anybody that dated somebody in my high school, it was balloons all over the place. So
yeah, it wasn't me, unfortunately. You wasn't you.
What'd you do in high school? I know you had a girlfriend in high school. You didn't give a gift?
Did I have a girlfriend in high school?
You did have a girlfriend in high school.
Stop it now. Yes, but you know what though? To be honest with you, I feel like I didn't change that much. Yeah. I feel like I stayed original. And I that's why we said to each his own. Yeah. Because the individual in high school that you dated gave you all those gifts. Let's hope that he keeps it now. You know, he keeps that same thing. But that's who he is, and that's who I am. So I feel like there's a win-win situation for both parties because I'm who I am, he is who he is, and everybody else, you know. So that's why I'm saying it's Valentine's Day can be a toss up.
Yeah,
it's just it just depends on the individual.
Correct. Do you remember our first Valentine's Day?
No.
25 years ago, probably.
No, we started to show our age a little bit. Oh Lord have mercy!
So we went out to eat to Red Lobster. Okay. It was so many people. It was just such a. I don't know. It wasn't really not something I enjoyed because you know I don't have patience for it, and neither do you. Yeah, when we're ready to eat, we don't have patience for no line. Exactly. We don't have no patience for all these people. Exactly. It was horrible. Right. And I don't think we went out to eat since then. For Valentine's Day.
But now see the funny part is the fact you just said that. You know, well, stand in lines or whatever. But hey, it's Valentine's Day, so I feel like Valentine's Day should override that, right? You should be in love with that person. You should be sitting there. You should be smiling. You know what? You should be so wrapped up into love. To where, hey, you know, you didn't even notice you was sitting in line for an hour and 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So because remember, it's Valentine's Day, and you with the person that you really love. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like it can be overrated because if you really love somebody, just like if you really work, if you enjoy doing something, you'll never work a day in your life. Yeah, you never work. So that's why I feel like if you really love somebody, you don't worry about the things that just because that's your moment, your moment, and just having a shared space, and everybody's walking around and working hard and sweating, and it's just sweating all over your food and stuff and carrying on. Oh my goodness. Working hard, but yeah, I feel like sometimes that could be a it could be a turnoff in a sense. That's why sometimes it's good to and I'm glad we had that experience. Yeah. But we know we didn't want that experience again.
No, didn't enjoy it. Yeah. Didn't enjoy it. We go out to eat when we want to when it's not a lot of people.
Exactly. And remember, it doesn't take one day to show you love. True love. 365 days a year.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's
not always gifts.
No, it's the small things.
Yeah.
Look into your eyes, baby. I love you. Baby, I love you. You know, roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you.
Okay, don't start with that poetry stuff.
You know, but just simple thing. I'm even talking about if you know she's tired, you know, wash the dishes, you know, or you know, do X, Y, Z, you know, massage her, you know. You know?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You know. You know, I was thinking about that before I said it because that is something that I'll be honest with you, fellas. Listen, it's the massage piece. I'm working on it. This young lady sitting right in front of me. She can get a massage every single day.
I can,
and never get tired of just laying there and just enjoying showing the massages. You know, and even massage therapists and guys and females, you know, their hands get tired too. You know, but it's a job for them. But that's something that I'm working on. I even thought about one day, God, maybe I just go to school and be a massage therapist. She'll love me. Oh my God.
You don't have to go to school, baby. Your hands are magical already.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So Valentine's Day, I think we kind of wrapped it up in a nutshell.
Yeah. What about the girls? You know, because Valentine's Day, when you give them candy, he gives them a box of candy every year.
I do, and sometimes I may get a little bit more creative, but I keep the baseline of it.
Yeah,
I keep they know that on Valentine's Day they're gonna get something from me.
Yeah,
they're gonna get something. They already know because you know and then now. Well, when we didn't have kids, of course, the focus was 100% you. But then when you have kids, and I have all girls. I'm the only fella in the house with all ladies.
Yeah.
And they are different. And however, my gifts are the same. But it's a symbolic of my love, of my
the man in their life.
Yes.
And then I think we raising them to know that they know Valentine's Day just like all the other holidays, but I don't think we putting into them like what to expect.
Right.
I don't think we teach them to be very modest and humble.
Right.
But when they get older, I can't tell you what they're gonna, how they're gonna turn out. They could be a high maintenance one. But it's not gonna be something that we instilled in them.
Exactly.
To expect those things from their,
that's their own
person in their relationship.
that's their own thing.
Yeah.
And just to let you know, where I'm at with Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest?
Yeah, baby.
Today is February the 10th.
Yeah.
February 14th is 3 days from here.
Yeah.
And I don't have no plans yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I go to the stores. I see all this stuff. I mean, I will figure it out. Trust me.
I think it's a waste of money, to be honest with you.
Yeah. She said all the time. She says
it really is a waste of money. I don't,
Yeah.
My favorite candy is what is it? Hasbro Peaches.
But this just started though. It just started. Before it was Lemon Heads and.
No, it was not.
Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers. I wouldn't say that was my favorite though. It's one of my favorites. Or Laffy Taffies.
Lemon Heads was one of your originals.
It was my original, but that was like 20 years ago when we met, so it stayed constant.
Yeah, it's still there. And then it was Nerds. And then,
Nerds, yeah.
But then when we got kids and stuff, and they just started just placing them all over the place. Those things.
Oh my gosh, Nerds are not allowed in this house.
That's right. Yeah.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
No more.
Those things are all over the place. Yeah. So that's why I feel like when it comes to Valentine's Day and when it comes to just sharing love, be you. That's just the bottom line. Be you. You don't have to go over and beyond. And if somebody put a price tag on you and say you gotta, do X, Y, and Z, I got some words for you, bro.
Yeah,
hey,
and if a female expects that, you know, because some men maybe can't afford what,
right,
you know.
Right.
But I would hope that, you know, if you were in a relationship with someone, I will hope they know you well enough and you know them well enough to know, you know, if you can't afford something and that person really loves you, she's understandable of it, you know, and vice versa, because women give men Valentine's Day gifts, which I don't give you a Valentine's Day gift. And sometimes even bad with the cards.
And I don't even say that. I don't. So whatever. I keep it moving. I keep it moving. You know. I keep it moving. So, but I feel like love should go both ways, because I feel like sometimes the men are the ones that are doing majority of things, right? I feel like that. Then again, I guess some women may, but it seems like it's. Because I don't love go both ways. Yeah,
and times are changing. But see, we've been out the box, baby. We've been out the. We don't know what they're doing out there. I'm sure now it goes both ways. You know, okay. I'm thinking it does, but you know, but I wouldn't spend. I'm not a Valentine's Day person, so I'm not. Never mind. I wouldn't go out there and spend a lot of money on no man for no Valentine's Day.
Why?
Why? Because I don't really acknowledge it like that. I don't, you know. I mean, I don't have to worry about it now. I'm married. But if I was dating, I would make sure that person know from the get-go, I'm not a Valentine's Day person. Don't expect nothing from me, because y'all might give you a card. To me, I just think it's a waste of money. People going out there doing that, and, you know, that doesn't justify or, make my feelings more... No, more permanent. No, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, my feelings are my feelings. It doesn't change. You know how well I love this person.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. So just bottom line, you know, again, it can go either way. It's a bit of a toss up when it comes to Valentine's Day, but at the end of the day, you have the person that you are in love with, and you stay true to that person. But we also have to say a special prayer for the ones that don't have a Valentine's Day, or they don't have a Valentine's, don't have a partner, don't have an individual to share that day with, because depression can fall in.
Correct.
And even when not just Valentine's Day, but
Other holidays.
Other holidays.
Sometimes you're out there and you just feel alone, and then you see like all of the stuff in the store. Every time you walk in the store and you're like, you don't have a Valentine's, you know?
Right.
And it just depends on where you at in life. Depression can hit. Right. You know?
Okay. And it is real. And speaking of that, we have a lot of topics coming up. And we have a lot of episodes coming up.
Yeah.
So you all make sure you all stay tuned, because she just hit something too. With depression.
Correct.
Mental health matters. I've been working in mental health for over 15 years.
Correct.
Now, and it matters.
It does.
So we most definitely gonna talk about that, on how to overcome that. Because it's always gonna be there. But we're going to not overcome it, but how to make things better.
Manage.
Yeah. How to manage it, because
sometimes in life, when you know, people are spiritual beings, and sometimes when that window opens, it's hard to completely shut. Sometimes it never completely shuts.
Exactly.
So it's always there lingering. You just have to acknowledge it and notice it,
right,
and then respond to it.
There you go.
So it doesn't get you carried away.
Exactly. Yeah. So all those things, when we talk about depression and we talk about, you know, love and all those things come into play when it comes to Valentine's Day. That's why I feel like it can be a toss-up.
Yeah.
You know, to each his own, because again, it's so many factors.
Yeah, gotcha.
When it comes to Valentine's Day.
This is true.
So stay true to you.
Correct.
That's the bottom line. If you are involved with somebody else, you stay true to that person. If you're not involved with anybody else, you stay true to you.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Yeah, and then you always have that God above,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You got to be ugly about it. You got to be ugly about it. You got to love yourself.
Yeah.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
So this is our first episode, and we're wrapping it up. We're so happy that you joined us.
Yeah.
Please come back again next week. We're going to have something for you guys.
That's right.
Thank you so much. We want you to live every day, love endlessly, and laugh.
And we got this candle just to... I actually got this candle just to highlight my love for you, boo.
You told me to blow it out.
Oh, God.
You was like, we're going to have that candle sitting up there?
It's so fitting and it's so romantic. Can't you just see the fire and the flames and the color? Isn't it? Are you starting to get into Valentine's Day? Are you starting to feel it?
No. No. Thank you guys so much. We want you to live, love, and laugh. See you next time.